Hey everybody, good morning. Really, it is going to be a great morning to all, is our hope, because the markets in India is going to find its way or direction for the entire month of September, based on today's confirmation, which is going to provide. However, this is 29th of August 2025, the final trading day in the week as well as in the month. As we have predicted for the month of August, how the market would be going and the end result, how it would be like, we have mentioned in our monthly market outlook report about to 1% on the either side, the market may be giving the close. As predicted till yesterday, the market was about to 1.08 exactly to be say, but in the negative side. We want to check out in this final day of trading day whether the market is trying to come into the greenish territory or going to extend its red zone. So that can be described in the outlook session now. As we have mentioned in our yesterday's report about to the crossroads for the Nifty is on the cards, like in that crossroads, based on yesterday's movement and behavior, the Nifty crossed its road. Anyway, the direction has been found on the downside. So the bears is going to be dominated one, or the turnaround for the bull is going to happen. That should be happened in today's trend, irrespective of the opening also. So the bears in control or bulls to counter back for the bearish trend and all can be watched today. From the outlook space for the day, the initial trend, what we can expect for Nifty and Sensex, the trends are expected to be in a positive manner, but however, it should be in the way of cautious opening. Because the Nifty, if you want to say in terms of valuation, it has almost closes the previous day near to the support zone, which is very, very crucial to hold the support, or otherwise if it is breaking the support of yesterday or low of yesterday, the extension in the downtrend probably continue. So one can watch until it is holding yesterday's low as support, followed by 24,380. So the 24,000, it is another level we want to mention it. Followed by yesterday's low would be in the level of 24,473. Then the final one only, the 24,380. So once it breaks the low of 24,000, yesterday's low, the immediate follow through selling should break the level of 24,473 also to continue or to get the confirmation on the continuation of the weak trend or negative trend. If it is not actually giving any way for breakout or breakdown in the 24,473 as a must breaking zone, the bounces can be expected. That bounces may not be having any strength, but however, it may try to escape from the continuation in the follow, that means downtrend. And through that fragile bounces even, the Nifty may reclaim 24,600 to 700 levels. But anyhow, in this kind of weak bounces and all, one should employ the sell on rise strategy until the Nifty again closing about 24,700 consecutively 2 days in a row. So this is what the strategy to approach the Nifty. Based on the Nifty's prediction, one can follow other index as well as the stocks. In case in the first 5 minutes to first 15 minutes, the Nifty breaks the yesterday's low, means one can get the signal even though the bounce and are happening, nothing to worry. The bounce will attract the selling in case in the first 5 minute to 15 minute time frame, the Nifty breaks the yesterday's low. That is also a important strategy on other hand. And based on that breakdown in the time frame we mentioned, one can utilize the bounces if happen also, or otherwise in the next 15-minute candle basis close, one can confirm the downside participation in the Nifty and other index as well. So anyhow, the most weakness is clouded as of now than the positivity oriented. So because of this kind of weak trend surrounded by the major index like Nifty, Bank Nifty, mid cap and financial services, so one can utilize this kind of strategies to build the positions. So anyhow, the confirmation based on the Nifty's first 5 minute to 15 minute close below the yesterday's breakdown, if any happens, one can utilize that to build the shorts. Until then, one can keep quiet without making urge to build the long, because we are not also advising to build the long immediately until the Nifty closing above 24,700 from the positional perspective. Or for the day trading, if you want to build the long, means the Nifty should hold the yesterday's low at least for the 1 hour ending 10 o'clock or 10:15 even you can extend. So that is what the strategy for long builders. So long builders is having less probability when compared to the short builders. What are the sectors would be dominating in today's moment, means the real estate topping the list, followed by financial services and bank, as yesterday they gave valid movement on the downside. Then it would be on the FMCG, since the selling happened in this sector also, the profit booking based and short builder based. But anyhow, if the Nifty is extending its negativity, means the short covering based buying opportunity may be seen on the FMCG stocks. Automobile would be the next, followed by the final list in this sector side, energy. Because of the Reliance Industries AGM and expecting any important announcement, like it may hold the fall expected in the Nifty side. So that are all the sector side we can discuss now. From the stocks front, of course, it is Reliance Industries, Lemon Tree Hotels, CG Power and Industrial Solutions, Muthoot Finance, El Cargo Logistics. These are all the stocks one can focus for the day trading opportunity. And from the position perspective, as already discussed, the Nifty should at least maintain 24,500 and it should actually move towards 24,700 to get the confirmation on the upward trend. If it's so 25,000 to 25,145 probably happening. Anyhow, for this, the confirmation yet to get. And on the downside, if it is trying to move, means we can expect in case of any inability to move above 24,700, the chances for, as we have been keep mentioning this point, the 24,100 to 24,000 zone and all in the previous several sessions in our report as well. And as well as the current trend, what it is actually adding the point to the predicting the downward trend means it may be on 24,000 to 23,900 also. So this is from the positional way of approach. So that's it from today's pre-market outlook discussion we can have. The rest will be in the weekly market outlook session will be conducted tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. where we will be discussing in detail about the September month total focus, total trend behavior, important things. A data-based one will be discussed and the behavior-based one most of all also will be discussed in tomorrow's session. So hope you will get an advancement about the September month's trend, behavior and levels. So we'll meet again in the pre-market outlook session on Monday. So until then, we wish everyone to have a great weekend. Thank you for your participation. Bye-bye. So there are some queries on natural gas and lemon tree. These two queries are there. We can address those. See, for natural gas, the current trend in the natural gas is actually depicting that the bounce back is actually being witnessed. So because of this kind of action, so natural gas, even though it is getting bouncing, it has not actually crossed the hurdle zone about to 275 or at least 270 we can say. So until it is crossing the zone, these kind of bouncing activities might be utilizing to build the short or otherwise at least booking the profits. So fresh long build-up would not be advised here. If you are a risky trader, then you can build the long for the target of 270 maximum for the day, and 275 would be the hurdle zone for the natural gas. From the position perspective only, these 275 would act. And once you build the long positions, it would be advised to book the profit immediately. Since it is now trading around 262, it would be advised to close the position or book the profit around 266. And some portion, around 20%, as we usually tell to the positional trader or a day trader who are having positions near the target zone, or if you are wanted to book the quick profit, you should actually at least hold 20% of positions to make utilization about the further highs or further movements happening in case on the same instrument. So in that way, it should be better to maintain at least 20% of your positions in case of multiple lots you are having. That you can utilize in case 275 as a hurdle zone if the natural gas approaches, where you can book the total profits. So that's it for the natural gas side, we can say. Anyhow, the support the natural gas is currently having is falling around or lying around 255 only. Until then, any fall it is happening, you can make this support as stop loss and keep building the long. But the long build-up is only for favorable one for risky traders, not for the usual trader. So that's it for natural gas. And for lemon tree, based on continuous agreement says signing or agreement creation, the natural, that means these lemon tree holders, even though it is not favoring with the ongoing market trend, we can focus for the investment oriented activities instead of watching it for day trading opportunities. Anyhow, for the day, it might have jumped in the prices, and anyhow, if it is crossing above 175, one can think of building the long for the target of 181. In case if it is not crossing 175, but trying to retrace towards 168 and 167 level, there you can also build the long because of the retracement happens. And in the current position, if you want to book some profit, that can be utilized. So that is what for lemon tea holders. Okay, we can conclude now. So we'll meet again on Monday in the pre-market session. Have a successful or fulfilling day. Bye.